Hello, hello. I had to make sure that the captions were included in what I'm about to say because of the law. But Mary Meet, this is Jen with Jen and Demonic. How's it going? So, I've had quite a few Zoom meetings with you guys and I'm specifically talking about the clients that I see on a semi-regular basis. And some of you have asked for a cost-effective way to increase, right? Increase job opportunities. Some of you are in between jobs. Some of you are looking for a job actively right now. That's one of the things that came out of the Zoom meetings that I took with me and took note. Some of you want a cleansing or a quote unquote remove of the evil eye or something that is a little cheaper or something that is more customized. Some of you want to be more around their target, right? So these are the things that I was often asked about when I was on Zoom with you guys. So, because we are having a full moon coming up, actually, it's on May 1st, and then we have another one on May 31st, because May will have this year two full moons. It's something that you all should be taking advantage of because I will realign you essentially to your goals. And it's a pretty cost-effective way of doing that. So there is a new tab on our site, and it's the full moon, flower moon. And the May 1st is called the flower moon, and then we have a blue moon, and we have a blue moon on the 31st. And so I think it's important to take advantage of this work because sometimes when you are, in Zoom sessions with me or I send you a report, I'm like, I think you need a cleansing. I think you do need an REE for those who are my clients, you know what I talk about. I think you need to do this and that, and then it turns out that coven work might be a little expensive for some of you right now. So if that is your case and you're listening to me right now and you're watching this video, then maybe you should really consider the full moon rituals. So the full moon rituals also have a mini Delphi technique, mini Delphi session in it, so I can access some information. It's not the Coven Temple one, but I can still access some mind information about your target. So it's good all around. So if you go under the tab full moon, flower moon, blue moon, it's just on my site. You will see that we are offering full moon rituals that is geared towards attracting love, money, job, and there's a cleansing included, and it's essentially a gen work. And I think that this is the answer to some of my clients' prayers for what I have noticed in the Zoom session. And so this ritual can be customized in three ways. And it's either you want to attract a specific target closer to you. So this is more like it has a little bit of LP666 in it. And this is more to create like circumstances where you and your target are in the same room or are in the same coffee shop or are in the same space. So there's an aspect of proximity to this ritual, and then it also can attract a new love, someone that you have not met yet. It can also make you a little more magnetic and kind of cleanse all the layers of the winter or whatever it is that hasn't worked out so far in the last year so that you can then attract more and also attract more opportunities such as clients. If you're in business, it can attract a new job. I know some of you are looking for one or are in between jobs, and it can attract a career opportunity. It can attract more money. We always give affirmations along with any money product that we put out. You don't have to say the affirmations. I mean, I cast the spell anyhow, but it's always recommended to say the affirmation. So this full moon is for love, for money, for job and career opportunities. Now, it is cast for 3 consecutive nights by me. It is best if you're doing this for love. It doesn't really matter for the job and for the abundance, but if you're ordering this for love, maybe you want to do this the 3 nights leading up to full moon, with full moon being the third night, or with full moon being the second night. I leave it to your discretion, but if you're a client of mine, you know what I'm talking about. And then one thing, because Erin gets kind of irritated with this, and I know it can be confusing, right? So these are special products. They are paid with a link. They do not there is no checkout for this. It's a payment link, and there's a reason for this. We did not want to disrupt all the coven work, which is, multiple people. As you know, we have a checkout for that, but we did wanted to offer something to our clients alone on a more cost-effective way that I can do because I am an experienced caster. So we found a way to add these payment links, but I think some of the clients tend to get confused. It is the same process really, because even our regular checkout is connected to a Stripe bank, a Stripe account, and it goes to banks just like any legitimate business. Okay. This one, instead of being a checkout, it's the actual link, but it's still a checkout process. Now, having said that, I promoted this idea. I agreed to this idea of having a checkout that would also respect the euro currency. And it's interesting when somebody that lives in the EU, in the European Union, says, "No, I'm not gonna pay in Europe. I'm gonna pay with PayPal or in dollars." You're not gonna convert the right way, and at the end of the day, if you are in the EU and your currency is in euros, you should pay in euros whenever the euro is prompted. If you are in America, obviously it's going to be more convenient for you to pay in US dollars, and it's right there. If you live anywhere else, I would suggest at that point ask Erin or just convert to PayPal. We've been around for like years on end. If you're watching this video and you're my clients, chances are you've been my client for years. We don't run away with your money. We are very serious about the job that we do. But please respect the process, and I know most of you do. I'm speaking to the few that are getting confused with the payment situation. Now, for the love aspect of the full moon ritual, I think it's very important for many of you because it is a cost-effective way to look into the mind of the person, but also give you some LP666 energy to create a circumstance for that person to come around. And I think it's something that some of you are really hoping for. Then for the career opportunity, this is just it's more than just a job. So I feel that we can do a good job here at sort of changing the trajectory of your life towards something that's more suitable for you. And lastly, for money opportunities, this is always good for anyone, but particularly for those who have a small business, who have just opened a small business. We have quite a few clients that have just opened non-profit businesses. So that also could be very good for you. But what I ask is that you order one for each. So if your intention is for love, then you order one for love. If you want to, or if your intention is to have a career opportunity or a job, that would be a job of its own. We put a lot of work in each casting that we do. So it needs to be a focused intention, and it needs to be one intention for each product. Please fill out the order form, or let me know, or let Aaron know that you have ordered, so that we can speed up the process for you. The process overall does not change, and I hope this clears the confusion. The full moon ritual will be up for the whole month of May, and I have other surprises for you, because after the 1st of May, we will have Wani Moon, right? For those of you who don't know what Wani Moon is the period immediately after full moon where the moon decreases in size, sorry. And that is particularly good for negative work. So for work that has to do with getting somebody away, breakup work, cursing work. And I have a little surprise for you on that department, because I hope to get on YouTube and teach you how to do a freezing spell on your own. So stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot more to discuss and to see together. But that is all that I have for you today, and thank you so much for watching. This is Jen with Jenny Demonic. Bye.